Hello, everybody. Um, Welcome back. Time for another one of these quick updates here, real quick. I might start echoing here. Sorry, didn't mean to echo there. Okay, I think I got it fixed now. Anyway, um, greetings, salutations. Welcome back. So, this week there hasn't been, the incredible leeway with the studio that we've had in the past 2 weeks with, oh man, all the crazy stuff that's been going on with it. There's still been great leeway made, but it hasn't been, the crazy leaps and bounds that we pulled off the first 2 weeks. But um, we got a few things that are going on that I wanted to update you all about. One of them is we've spoke with some more awesome people who's given us some great ideas about some things to include in the studio and everything. Also, I got a chance to work on the website to be able to give you guys some better information as to exactly what we're wanting to do and all that kind of jazz. Um, Hopefully that will be up very, very soon. I wanted to have it up by today, but as some of you probably have already figured out, that didn't quite happen according to plan. So hopefully that'll be up within the next day or so. And then the people who own the particular land that we're looking at currently had an inspector go out and inspect the land. And I was there when the inspector was there, and he didn't seem to be concerned about any of it, although he was supposed to write like a formal report and everything and give it to the landowners. And that's going to really kind of dictate our time schedule as far as when we're looking at as to, what might need to be done with the pre-existing structures there on the land. Because if they're all fine and salvageable, we can definitely get rocking and rolling pretty soon on that. If not, and they have to be demolished and remade, that's definitely going to take more time than obviously if the pre-existing ones work. So we're kind of waiting on hearing back as to what, his formal diagnosis is of the buildings or whatever before we can really move too far forward with that. In other news, though, I've been speaking at great lengths with the Tennessee Entertainment Commission about this idea. I actually got an email from them this morning. We've got to collect a bunch of information and stuff to send to them, and we'll be meeting with a couple of people who will be able to help us get some kinds of grants and get all the incentives and whatever for the studio for people who come into it. So that's going to be something that we'll have nailed down hopefully by the end of this week. That's when they're wanting to meet with us. They're wanting to meet with us by the end of the week. So we've got to get them the paperwork and stuff filled out and signed and all that so that we can have that meeting. So hopefully that'll be something that will be under our belt and agreed on and done with by the end of the week, or we'll be making great steps towards having it done maybe next week. But those are kind of the major updates as to what's been going on recently. So yeah, the two big updates really have been the building inspector coming out and inspecting the buildings that already exist on the land, seeing what's going on there. And like I said, I was there. He didn't seem to be too concerned about them, but obviously we need that official report before deciding what we're going to do moving forward with that. And then getting all this paperwork and stuff signed and sent back to the state of Tennessee to be able to qualify for grants and incentive programs. So those are kind of the big things that have happened this week, other than, of course, talking with some other great people about some ideas and stuff. And like I said, we're really close to having the website up and running. Well, having it changed and running again to where it gives y'all guys a better understanding of everything we're kind of looking at with doing this studio. And also, as I've mentioned before, what we're going to try to do is open up a like interactive calendar to where you guys can schedule times to talk with us and share any concerns or ideas or stuff that you might have, or even just schedule time to have a prayer call and just really surround this idea in prayer. So that's kind of been what's been going on recently. Sorry I haven't been keeping y'all guys up to date a lot this week. We had the launch of Storytellers film challenge and novel challenge this week, so I've been kind of busy getting those out and running, so I haven't been able to keep y'all guys updated as much. Sorry. I know I'm a terrible human being. Okay, so yeah, I think those are the big updates. So trying to think if there's anything else I need to update you on. I don't think there is. So yeah, that's it. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening, and we'll be getting you more information about the updated website as soon as we have it. And as soon as we know something from the state of Tennessee about those grants and incentive programs, we'll also be letting you guys know that too. So along the lines of prayer concerns, please keep the grants and incentive programs in your prayer. Just pray that those pass through the right hands and that everything's handled correctly in those, because that'll be a huge help with getting this going. Another thing to keep in prayer is that if God wants us to wind up on this piece of land that we're currently looking at, just pray that he either has the pre-existing structures in good condition to where we can go ahead and use them, or B, shows us how to be able to continue to move forward if they all have to be demolished and we start from the beginning. And as always, just pray for guidance and understanding as we do this. That's super helpful. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for continuing to keep us in your prayers and hanging out with us on Mondays as we update you on some stuff. And I look forward to keeping y'all up to date and hearing y'all's ideas. Y'all have been great so far with sharing ideas and concerns and really giving some awesome feedback. Tons of things that we never even thought of, y'all guys have brought up, and it's just moved this thing miles and miles ahead because of it. So that's been awesome. All right, well, I'm actually going to go this time. But thank you for listening/watching. Yeah, and God bless you guys.